They were very, very successful in Japan. I suppose you're going to ask me why. Well, I don't know. You tell me. Ready? My hero, Really, you do sometimes, don't you? Like crazy things, like a graveyard statue. You got like glitter on your nails.
I just want to be with Pete. I don't want my own show.
Other housemates that you had voted for Jodie, breaking one of the rules of the Big Brother house.
Sorry. And you do dance music and you're expected to be a very giveaway. I never think anything I've achieved is any good. And I've got to, as age sets in, which it is rapidly, oh, Renee.
We were really looking for you to come to our program, so could you tell us your impression of us?
There's always a market for an
I am my fake.
Got to choose, and I've forgotten the question. I just ramble. Oh God, I forgot the question.
So are those new shoes?
These are my wife's shoes. I couldn't find any good ones yesterday.
Oh,
It's impossible
It's
to
not
stay.
brotherhood of man, save all your kisses for me, is it?
I'm afraid it is.
People who are, a lot of people have a lot more problems than I do. I'm just very, very lucky.
ものすごいブームを見せてるんですけども、パラパラって知ってるかな？
What is it? I don't know what it is.
知らないでしょうね。
I took your style. He took your style. He copied your style.
He took my bathroom scales and broke them. When he stood on them. I have a question.
Big brother.
For our uniform, surely we can accessorize.
I second that. Your record in Japan?
Save You All My Kisses is going to be the new single in Japan.
I'm sorry, say that
It's
again?
called I'll Save You All My Kisses.
All My Kisses?
Yeah.
All My Save You.
And you do dance music and you're expected to be a very giveaway.
Got to choose, and I've forgotten the question. I just ramble. Oh God, I forgot the question.
I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with these two mushrooms.
I can think of lots of things we can do with the two mushrooms.
Now, we had to get a gift for you, Michael, so I phoned up Vivienne Westwood, and we did get discount.
Oh, well done, well done. There you go, enjoy.
Pete, I absolutely love your home and also the sense of peace that you feel in it here.
It's kind of fancy, isn't it?
It's fantastic. It really reflects you, I think.
I think we're like Russian dolls in a lot of ways. We have a lot of layers, and I was very aware of that from an early age. What you see on the outside is certainly not what is on the inside.
That's what I feel. Just sitting with you, I can almost feel the different layers of your life, and around you, and even in the spirit world, I feel different people around you at different times of your life.
I wish they'd make themselves visible.
The feeling I get from this place tells me that your mother is actually very much around you just now, and especially currently. I feel as though she's been trying to give you signs and information in current times.
I'm very aware of her presence right now. I'm not like Norman Bates in Psycho, who idolises my mother.
Very nice indeed. I felt like I was in a jazz club. I thought I was at the, jazz bar in Camden Town. Fine little venue. That is on the new album, but these are all special swing shift, mellow, laid back nighttime ones. It's the coffee.
Yeah, they're done like this because really this is the way that we write. I mean, that's kind of the first time that we've really heard them recorded like that. We've never recorded anything like that, but it's the way that we've always written. better keyboard around a living room table.
So now I think you're about to sign up with a record company in America.
Yeah.
When will the album be available here then?
It'll be available here about, I would say, March or April, realistically, because we've had this album ready. It's completely ready to go. So all you record company people out there listening, get your fingers out. It's been ready for a long time, but it's a very strange time in the music industry because there's no groups with careers anymore. I've been doing this for 11 years, so you're immediately regarded with suspicion or thought of as damaged goods. Why are you still here after 11 years? Because I think a lot of the groups that are coming out now have only got one album in them. But it should be available round about then. I've forgotten what I said.
No, I'm certainly, you've got a career in you. You've had 11 years and you've got plenty more years to go.
Oh yeah, it's just that now the way everything's suffering from overstimulus, like there's too many TV channels, there's not too many radio stations actually. If you're not highly visible, people tend to say, well, what have you been doing? You know, thinking that you've been destitute under Charing Cross Bridge in a cardboard box or something like that.
You were only joking when you said there was too many TV stations, of course.
Well, there's too many videos and things going on.
Okay, call security, get him out of here.
Get me out
I wanted it to be a nice ending. I wanted it to be all nice and you and I being buddies and you have to say there's too many.
Oh, we are. I've got my hand on your leg,
thank you very much, Terry.
Okay.
Terry Wogan, ladies and gentlemen. Julian Cope, thank you very much for coming in. Also, this is Julian Cope, China Doll.
I thought you thought I was...
Dead or Alive and their 1985 hit, You Spin Me. Peter reached the pinnacle of pop stardom. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
On reflection, I think the 80s were an absolutely terrible and abysmal time. I like to look towards the future, and going back on nostalgia trips is not a pleasant journey.
It's certainly not. Remember this moment in 80s video history? The past isn't the only thing bothering Pete. Ask him to sing You Spin Me and you just might earn yourself a slap.
I've sung that song so often, and I can't think of much joy it brought me. It brought me loss of privacy, tax problems, joy in the sausage factory of homogenised pop artists and stuff.
So where is Peter Burns and the band now?
There's a time to bow out gracefully and just disappear. You shouldn't inflict yourself on the public when your 15 minutes is up.
Good thing Pete's clock is running slow. In 1997, the band broke out their old songs for VH1's 8 Days of 80s. Round, 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 you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Then, Dead or Alive received an even bigger surprise.
We just signed with a new label called Cleopatra Records, which I know actually very little about, but they were very enthusiastic to sign us.
Peter and the boys are also in the market for a new apartment in America. Preferably something with an extra bedroom for all Peter's clothing. So get set to celebrate. Pete Burns is coming